Hello. we have hit the go live button now. I thought I hit the go live button, but I wasn't live. Pokopia. Let me make sure this isn't too loud. Let me share this over to the Discord server. But hello. If you're here watching this as a VOD, how I unlisted this within a week of being posted. But hello. Welcome to Pokopia. This is very loud. It's a very loud game. I'm gonna turn it down. But yeah, Pokopia came out like 2 days ago if you have Australian Switch, and today, well, yesterday, if you have a US Switch. Also, I'm still yet to share this to the Discord server. So distracted. But hello. This is gonna be a shorter stream because Vasko Games, he's DJing an event today, so he's not at work. He's coming in and out of the house, and he might start blasting copyrighted music just to check his audio systems. So, I guess whenever he gets home, I'm gonna have to quiet down and or stop the stream. I don't know when he's getting home, because he's gotta check all his audio equipment, so it's gonna be a lot of loud, likely copyrighted music. Very 1,000,000% copyrighted music. So whenever that happens, I'll have to stop. But he's like, I'm going out for a while, probably to meet with the restaurant owner and stuff like that. So I should have about like an hour to stream the game. Short Pokopia stream. I did play this a little bit yesterday because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to stream it at all. But here we are. Hi George, and hello everyone else in chat who might be sneaking in. I'm also a little bit all over the place. I just woke up, just made my coffee. Going for a light cappuccino today. I was gonna say something and I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I have a coding project that I gotta work on over the weekend. But based on my experience with Pokopia yesterday, and I know some people saw this as a negative, you know, I'm gonna hit the A button just because that music kind of annoys me. But this game kind of plays similar to Animal Crossing, and that you kind of just enjoy it in bursts. I say as I have a friend who's marathoning the game. Enjoy it in bursts. Like, you play for a little bit, you play for like an hour or two a day, and then you move on to the next thing. An hour or two a day. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm very distracted. What do you think of the game so far? I want to ask for the game for my birthday. Good morning. I think it's one of those games where it's totally what it looks like, which is a mixture of Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and Minecraft. And if you're expecting something different, bad news. It's a mixture of Pokemon, Minecraft. Hello, Rachel. Well, this is a good opportunity for you to see a little bit of the game and see if it might be up your style. But yeah, we'll kind of go over it. I see I wasn't totally wrong. Yeah, no. It's very much what it looks like. I'm just glad we actually had a stream today because as it wasn't present, yeah, I wasn't sure I'd have time to stream, but then my dad was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go out for a bit." I was like, "Okay, all right, give me a little bit of time to stream, I guess." How long is a little bit? Sometimes his little bit is an hour. Sometimes it's like several hours. So this is Pokopia. Yeah, I'll show you guys where the world starts. We'll come back here. We'll come back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. You started your house. When you turn off the game, if you made a house, you started your house. Basically at the start of the game, you're like right here. And you're just a random ditto that pops out of a ball. And they're like, yo, Mr. Tangrowth is over here looking at stuff. And as you can see, there's like Tangrowth, he's got pictures. He's got the heckin', I pushed the wrong button. He's got the Scarlet book. Is that not the Scarlet book from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I'm 99% sure that is the Scarlet book. And you got a bunch of other memorabilia, but you're like, I don't know what's going on here, but You just kind of popped out of nowhere. And then being a Ditto, you turn into a human for some reason, which we've never seen a Ditto do before, at least in the actual video games. And Tangrove's like, man, I haven't seen a Pokemon in years. So then you do a little walkout. You walk out of the cave. And then they hit you with the Breath of the Wild scene. They hit you with the Breath of the Wild scene right here. This is the bum 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 bum, but then everything's kind of destroyed. I'm not sure what it is with the zeitgeist of these post-apocalyptic games. Everything was destroyed. I added life to all of this. Because then down there you see a passed out Squirtle. He's awake now. And then you realize I can transform into a Squirtle, sort of. And then I can spray water on things. And this land, which is all desolate and stuff, I can make it nice and green. And I can collect materials, like carrots. And we can have plants. And we can build ecosystems. Isn't the Professor Tangrove? Respect the title. He worked really hard. I don't know if he... I don't think he has a PhD. But okay, we'll call him Professor Tangrove. He's got them wise glasses. How long will this stream be? Probably about an hour. And then after the Bulbasaur, you find out there's other Pokemon friends, and you can make environments. You can kind of make this whole place your own. You can add grass patches. You can basically terraform. It's kind of imagine Animal Crossing, but they gave you terraforming from the start. We're just seeing the menu. Oh my gosh. I hate it here. Well, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. So this is what I was... now we gotta go back to the cave. Now I gotta do it all over again. Just pretend you didn't see any of that. Well, you didn't see any of it. Just pretend you didn't hear any of that. So you wake up over here. This is our first time going over it. So you wake up over here, and you're randomly a Ditto, and you turn into a human. And then you see Professor Tangrove. He's just digging through his stuff. And there's cute little things, like there's photos of him, and then it looks like that's his human. And then he has the Scarlet book for some reason from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And then he takes you out of the cave. This is our first time going through, don't worry. This is the first time, and then you walk out of the cave, and it hits you with the Breath of the Wild opening, and everything's desolate. And I made it all green. It used to be all that. You see those trees in the background where they're all like dry and desolate? It was basically like that. And then down there, you get it. We're caught up now, right? Down there you see a Squirtle. Squirtle's like wah wah wah, and then you copy his abilities. You can water stuff. And then you start to terraform everything, and then you make Pokemon friends. So a lot of how you get Pokemon is that you terraform their environments. So there's a habitat dex, there's a normal Pokédex, but there's a habitat dex. So it tells you all the different habitats you could build. And when you make a habitat, you can get a Pokemon to spawn in said habitat. And then they help you out do random stuff. Like building, getting more powers. Looks like you played a lot yesterday. I think I only played for about 2 hours. How do I don't know if I can see how long I've played. Does the Switch tell me? I think I've only... I think everyone's playing. I think I only played it for about 2 hours. Yeah. Played about 2 to 3 hours, I'd say. So... you make a lot of progress. Like it's not typical Pokemon where it's super handholdy. It kind of just teaches you the basics and then sets you off. And then you can basically explore all of the areas. So here I kind of want to put a stool down. So I don't know if you guys are, I gotta learn the buttons still. So if you look at the habitat dex, there's the training waterfall, which is a stool under a waterfall. And we have a waterfall right here. So if I put a stool under it, I should, in theory, I need a stool. Or log chair, I suppose. If I put one down, it should create... I don't think I have one. This is very much like Minecraft, where you have storage for spaces and such and such. Miss where you can turn it. Remember Balonly Tea? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like people really want the season 4, which is heartwarming. Because I'm like, oh, that like people actually like it, but at the same time, I gotta figure out how to make it financially viable. Because right now, I'm speedrunning homelessness if I make more. I don't think I have logs either, so I'm doing a very bad example of showing you guys. But okay, stool or log chair, whatever. You get it. Potato, potato. Hello from Wales, UK. Yo, that's cool. And then you have these little sparkles, and they usually give you hints. Yeah, I might do it in 2027 for Winds and Waves. So the sparkles give you basically, hey, here's a habitat you can make, and here's a Pokemon that spawns in that habitat. This sparkle was not here yesterday, so it's whoa, wait. Did I just do the Leon pose? No, this is a different pose. Have you ever trained underneath a waterfall? I have not trained underneath a waterfall. Now I'm trying to set this under the waterfall. And this, in theory, should make the habitat. So then if I come back later, there's gonna be a Pokemon spawn here. Can you get shinies in this? I don't know. I saw one person on Twitter post that they had a shiny, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know how legit their shiny actually was. Or if it was just photoshopped. You can't trust the internet no more. I don't like it. It's not available. It was just the lighting. I'll search. Yeah. Oh, now you give me a wooden stool. Man, you make little habitats. You can talk to them. You can. There's trees. You can headbutt the trees, and then you have the Kirby power of vacuum, so you can just kind of suck up all the items. And I find it very useful. And sometimes the Pokemon just eat the berries themselves. Are you confident about making it to the finals this Pia? Gamers, the Pia run. Oh boy, do I have a story about that one. But we'll get to that in a moment. I gotta read through this dialogue. Basically, they had me go place that little flag over that little secret base I made. And that flag indicates your home, so when you start the game, or if you ever get lost and you want to fast travel back, it'll take you back to the house. So I just finished that quest. So Professor Tangrowth will just kind of give you the main quests to progress the overall story. Compared to when I first met you, there were so many more Pokemon here, and the plants are healthier. We're basically bringing Pokemon back. The whole place feels like it's returning to the way it was before. And it's made me remember something. Something amazing. It's about this broken down building here. Just wait till you hear what it was. It's a place where many human and Pokemon used to gather and interact. This is the Pokemon Center. It's kind of destroyed. I'm nearly certain this was a Pokemon Center. I bet it was. What's that? You already guessed that yourself. I suppose I should have expected as much. Well then, do you mind if I ask you a little favor? If you recall, to make that house of yours, you used the building kit. You're able to get your hands on another building kit like that, but for a Pokemon Center. You fancy you could build a new one right here? Bet I could. We get a Pokemon Center back up and running, this place will feel even more like it did in the old days. Why, it might even prompt the humans to return. This time you'll need even more materials and Pokemon to help you, but based on what I know of you already, I'm quite confident you can do this. So I'm counting on you. Also, if you guys are wondering, this is in fact in the future of Kanto. This is very much the future of Kanto. Like this is people are like, oh, these tiles look like the tiles in Fuchsia City, and I'm casually dressed like Koga. That's because this is in fact Kanto. So this is genuine post-apocalyptic Pokemon. I'm like, oh, is this what happens when Giovanni wins? Is this the Giovanni timeline? Me being a Ditto explains how I can become so many Pokemon. This is what happens if I just give myself a power-up at the end of every season. I don't know if I'll get this then. Maybe a shiny. Yeah, I don't know if shiny hunting is a thing. Thank you for streaming. I enjoy it when I can chat with my favorite groups. Like, oh, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Have you decided on the April Fool's run yet? Yeah, so that was the struggle I was having, which is that I wanted to do. Hold on, I keep getting distracted. Bring me back to this if I get lost. Okay, so there's very much like Animal Crossing. The game gives you daily challenges, so you can visit Dream Island, dig up treasure. I can show you Dream Islands in a bit. It's basically Drifloon. It's like the random islands you can go to with Animal Crossing, and you just gather resources there. But completing these quests, they give you money, and then with the money you can buy things, including daily limited items, which rotate. I mean, it's not like it's exclusive, I guess, but you can get some items early, I suppose. What's the timeline that I failed? Yeah, the X could not become champion. X had one job and X failed. Okay. Preparations for sure will be a lot of work. There's no need to rush. You can continue granting Pokemon's requests. So there's town level, so you kind of make the other Pokemon happy, and this will let you buy more items. This is so much like Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's very Animal Crossing coded. Enjoy your time here by chatting to other Pokemon, making all sorts of items, and doing whatever you like at your own pace. And then they do like little side quests. You gain friendship levels. Blah 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 blah. Well, so if they have the little bubble, sometimes they have a thing they want to give you. Hi, Charmander. Well, this home is awesome. So you can invite them to live into your house. I feel like Charmander living in a shrub is a bad idea. It's gonna logs. Hi, Charmander. Hi, Ditto. I have a question for you. You know how to make a log table? You need small logs to make them. You can get lots of logs by cutting down any old tree you find around here. If Scyther ever teaches you how to cut down trees, I already put him a table, so he's happy. And then that gives him more friendship. And then our level, like everything. That's basically, you just kind of hang out. You do friendship quests. Okay. So the question was, what are we doing for April Fools? As I'm about to get distracted yet again, because there's a shiny item and a new Pokemon. You know what? I'm just gonna go explore a bit. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the area while I gap. So my initial idea for April Fool's video was to do Zach the cab driver, who is the ZA Royale failure. You guys know Zach the cab driver. I was gonna do, can Zach actually reach rank A? And the idea was I'm just gonna run it with his team, but then I realized you can't get a Slowpoke early on. Slowpoke is just not an early game Pokemon. So as you cannot get a Slowpoke early game, Lizette Eternal is stuck as Lizette Eternal for a while because, well, I ain't got no Pokemon. I can't do the run. The run will be doable once I have home access, but they didn't announce home access. I was hoping they would announce home access, and then I could be like, yay, we'll run it as Zach, but it's not gonna happen. So then my backup idea was I'm gonna do a run as Pia. Can Pia become champion? Then I started editing the Pia video, and I looked at Pia's number, And Pia's number is 531, so if I'm posting a character run at the end of every month, and Pia's number is 531, should I not post it at the end of May? And thus, I am now stuck with the conundrum of not wanting to do that video, which means now I have to do another idea that's for April Fools, and I've already come up with it. I don't know if I should spoil. You'll find out. You'll find out on April Fools. It's another trainer, you know. It's nothing that new or surprising. Yeah, maybe they'll do it on April Fools. They'll be like, "Ah, you wanted to do this one? Well, you can do it now." You know, yeah, thanks. Too late for that one, buddy. Did you just eat the stone? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you kind of just, you can walk around, you can terraform. And then the more you terraform, the more likely it is for random Pokemon to spawn. So there's like tree with grass around it. That's a very common environment. Ta-da! Okay. And then there's all the little sparklies. But what about the guy in the Fire Red that was teaching you to play Pokemon? I thought about that as well, but it's too much to run it back. Unfortunately, runs in Fire Red and Leaf Green are very grindy. So and now you can encounter some. So as long as you have environments, there's shaky grass. You talk to the shaky grass and you get a guy. And now I feel the need to make the environment around them nicer because it's all dead trees, but trying to catch him? I get a closer look at you, you're not a human at all. I can't believe I met a Pokemon who can transform into humans. That's super awesome. Okay. There's Pidgey, he can fly. I've yet to use the fly ability. Yeah, now I feel the need to make his home a little nicer. Give him some greenery, you know? Thank you, Pidgey. And then down here, there was another guy that was trying to spawn, or did I miss it? I might have missed it. And sometimes there's items in these glowy rocks. Oh, it's a fossil. And I'm wondering what happens. Sorry, I'm super distracted now. I'm wondering what happens when you put the fossil together. These guys I need because this is a biome. Kind of wish I kind of wish this did the Minecraft thing where you put two chests together and it makes it into a bigger chest. See, like you can put together Shieldon, and I'm wondering what happens if you like. Does he revive? Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Every time you beat a gym, you have to box the Pokemon. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to this Tyrone. Did you make this place for me? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Perfect. I get a next Careless, perhaps. If If I train here, I bet I can master any fighting move. Thanks a bunch. I was thinking you could make a bug catcher on this trainer class has been out of games since Gen 5. It'd be good to joke. Show how this trainer class can become champion. Perhaps. I don't know if I want to do side characters just yet. Because there's so many main characters to cover as well. Now let me box all this stuff, and then we're gonna go explore a little bit. I'm gonna bring the jars of honey with me, because that was a side quest I wanted to do. I hope you're hearing the random background noises. I hope they're not distracting you too much. Hello, Vespiquin. Vespiquin wanted some honey, so we gave it the honey. Like, it's very chill. It's a very chill game. Like, if you enjoy chill gaming, this is perfect. Here's your present as promised. Which one do you like? Cupid. Is this a Pokemon Animal Crop? Basically. Bring me 3 jars of honey and I'll give you an item. That is awesome. And this up here, this is like someone's grave, but it wouldn't let me read who. Okay, I figured I was gonna need 2 candles. So I'll be back. I'll be back. And then there's the CDs. Computer CD theme. I haven't unlocked the Rotom yet though, so I don't know. And there's stuff over there that I have yet to explore. So maybe I go explore over there. It's a nice thing because it's a lot of places to explore. And that over there is the cycling road. It takes you to Pallet Town, and I believe Pallet Town is the place you can design together with friends. This is very much like post-apocalyptic Kanto. I wonder if I take fall damage. A little bit. Not really. You just turn into a Ditto. Okay, so there should be stuff up here that I can explore. So usually I go down there, which is the cave where everything started. Oh, but here we have... These are unbreakable. But, so this is Pokemon Minecraft. You can just make your way up. I love it. He died as simp. No. Poor Brock. It's about to explode. And then there's like, you pick up these cans of things and you have to give them to Tangrowth. And you can climb the vines. You can use them to do a little bit of exploring. Oh, I don't want to explore in this game. I've already been here. There was like an item over here that I saw. Yeah, there it is. Pokemetal ingots. I still don't know what they're supposed to do. And there's this lighthouse. I found a Magikarp over there and he taught me how to jump. Yeah, I guess there is no fall damage. You just turn into a Ditto and absorb everything. Hello, Magikarp. So many berries, mountains of berries. Can't eat them all. You can also have them follow you. You can give them items. I don't know, it's a nice chill game. Yeah, use Splash. This Splash is surprisingly good. This is Splash. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I don't think I'm far enough in the story yet, but there's like a lighthouse. And I guess rubble does randomly generate. Is this Vermilion or Cerulean Bay? I believe this is supposed to be Fuchsia City. As far as I'm aware, this is Fuchsia. I'm not quite sure where this lighthouse comes in. You're just curbing the items, right? Yeah, so just to showcase the fast travel feature. Just return home. And then you fast travel back to the little house. You arrived home. Okay, so I wanna dump all these items because I'm carrying way too much. Alright, storage box. I'm totally not gonna get confused as to where all my items are later. And then we're gonna take out this plushie because I want to showcase what the plushie does. Put away the bed, put away all the random items. I feel like the storage could have been done a little bit better in this title, but it is what it is. I'll put all the stones and stuff. I'm gonna keep the berries, and I'm gonna keep the plushie. Wait. I'll show you guys what the plushie does. They built a lighthouse in Fuchsia just before. Yep. You talk to Drifloon. You know how Drifloon's dex entry is just that it whisks people away. You can go to a dream island with Drifloon. One thing I'm looking forward to the most is seeing the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What about you? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking forward to the most. Freerun, it's Freerun Friday, so I'm looking forward to Freerun. New episode of Freerun today. I'm starting a storage monster, right? And I don't think there's like sorting systems for this storage either. I kinda just wish it was like a giant box, like in Animal Crossing. But alas, it's separate boxes. When is the Mario movie coming out? Here we are, just let me know when you want to come back. So basically this is a dream island, and you can just collect everything that's here. Yeah, I got yoinked by that. You can steal the sandbags. One thing I noticed is if you climb up here, there's a little cast form doll. You can take the cast form doll with you. You can technically disassemble this whole lighthouse and take the whole lighthouse with you. But it is very much like the Animal Crossing islands. I think the only difference is you can't, like there's no Pokemon for you to recruit from these islands. And this is how you can get trees and stuff. So you just cut them down. There's a cast from falls off the ladder, had to climb back up. Kind of. You also can't jump in Animal Crossing. I will say jumping is a nice addition. And that's kind of what makes it more Minecraft-like, I suppose. So like you go to these if you need more building materials, essentially. I need these shells. I haven't seen these before. I don't know what this is. What is this? I have Stardust. Came up with a recipe for Star Piece. Give them to another player's world. That Pokemon will give you a gift. If you open a gift at a vacant habitat, a new Pokemon will appear. Oh, so you can borrow other people's Pokemon, I guess. Now, the other thing to notice is that you do have limited use of these, but once you run out of energy, you just have to eat some berries. Whoops. And usually, the top of the island has some sort of goodies. You get Pokemon you don't have with that. Exactly. Yeah, I'm over here just collecting the Pecha berries because they don't grow on my island for some reason. Hello, randomly Sam. You love streams that sort things? Interesting. Okay, so there's random item. I forget what these random items are. I don't even know if they're worth picking up, but I only went to one of these islands yesterday. You can go to 3 a day. So it is limited to how much you can do. Okay, those are just random items you can use for decorations. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else to do video-wise. You can also chop down the flowers and get their seeds. You can plant flower seeds. Yeah, it's just Pokemon Minecraft. I don't know how else to describe this game. Hello, Jordan. Welcome, welcome. We're just chilling and exploring. Now these trees, usually I would water them, but I just need the logs. Oh. This is how you get the seeds for the other trees. I just now learned this. And these small things, they're hedges. They're like little shaman hedges. Am I the first one to notice the mistake in the title? Oh, but you're probably the first one to point it out. What did I mistype? Yeah, so this Ditto's not too good at turning into other Pokemon. He can just master their moves. Shorter instead of shorter, oh my gosh. Got habitat information. I already know about this habitat though. I just haven't built it. Oh yeah, like you can level everything, wooden posts. It's a little bit hard to see what you're doing here. But you can basically destroy the tower, get yourself some fences. Get building materials. And then I ran out of PB, so now I gotta eat something. And this is where I'll pull up the leopard berries, and I munch. And now I can continue punching. I mean, I am kind of curious if there's, you know what? Since you said there's gonna be that one crazy guy that breaks the mountain, what if it's me? Okay, this mountain takes way too long to break, but I wonder if there's a better move I could be using. This is peak Minecraft right here. Oh, there's a... Well, I'm glad I did this. There's like a random cave system. I think the only downside is I can't fast travel while on the Dream Island, so I probably shouldn't get too lost, but... I'm kind of glad I did this now. There's so much stardust. Is this like a random building? There is. What? Gym Leader Monthly March issue. Gym Leader Spotlight Blue. Blue's accomplishments are very many. And you can't even begin to talk about the Viridian City Gym without mentioning his name. This edition of Gym Leader Monthly looks at how he managed to change a former Team Rocket hideout into a widely popular gym. Find out all you've ever wanted to know about Kanto's former league champion. Who could have possibly considered a rival? Who could he have possibly considered a rival? And we get a new outfit. Now I can be blue. Now I'm blue, guys. I'm Gary Oak. You know, now I feel like I have to spoil it. That this is the April Fool's video. Well, not Pokopia, but you know. A bite in every type? That sounds dangerous. I wonder if I can take the bookshelf. I can. And the books. And the floaty books. Wonderful. So I guess it pays off to explore. Because I genuinely did not expect to find anything down here. I thought I was just gonna be silly. But there's actual stuff down here. Minecraft logic, right? You're to bite Pokemon. What do you want me to do? But you only have 4 moves. Let me try to dig my way out of this mess. And then Kirby. Gotta clean up, of course. We gotta clean up a little bit. Can't leave a mess out here. Yeah, there's roses. You can pick up a rose. How's my inventory? I have space for like 2 more items. You can pick up the roses as well. What if I dig down? You hit bedrock pretty quickly. So unlike Minecraft, you can't just dig down. It doesn't go infinitely down. Can't leave a mess, of course. Can't. See, this is why I run out of storage. Exactly. And then once you're done exploring, you can go back to the little windmill area, and then Driftloon takes you back home. It's pretty chill. I like it. Now this is the part where I figure out if I want to keep streaming, or if it gets loud and I stop. But I think I keep going. What is this house? I think I completely ignored this place on my way in. Carrying too much. Alright, what are we getting rid of? Break and eat the... Is there anything in the house for me to take? We gotta get rid of stuff. Oh, and then there's ho-ho feathers as well. I don't know what they do. I just know they exist. And I missed it. You have to douse them in water, otherwise they burn up. Alright, what am I getting rid of? Okay, get rid of this. I got plenty of rocks. I got plenty of this. Beach sand. There's probably plenty of beach sand. And then... You guys just want me to eat the house? I need to eat some lumpa berries first. Wooden bench. Oh, perfect. Now we can get a second wooden bench. And some chairs and a table. Nice. I'm almost out of storage again. Yeah, one thing I don't miss about older games is limited storage space. Same here. Just like, let me explore. What happens if I break the window? Do I get glass? I do get glass. What if... So this game is based on essentially a post-apocalyptic world, but... What if Ditto's the reason What if... What if Ditto's the reason it's a post-apocalyptic world in the first place? He just ate everything. He just became everything and then leveled it all. For his own personal gain. What if Ditto's the real villain of Pokopia? Okay, I'm going home now. We're heading back. Ate the dash bun. He ate the house. Yup. So how you liking Pokemon Crossing? I mean Pokopia. I think it's alright. It's a cute little game. I'm still too early on to say that I absolutely love it. But it feels like the kind of game that you play for like 2 to 3 hours a day. You can binge it. It is bingeable. But because it has a lot of like little to-dos and dailies and stuff, I think it's the kind of game you're supposed to play 2 to 3 hours a day. Hi. You're the best, Ditto. I have something to say stinks, but I don't have any storage space. I got 3 bags of flower seeds. No. I'm just gonna drop his gift right in front of him. My problem is I can carry way more than I can store. And I'm trying to figure out what button does the old stack swap add. I just want to add all. I feel like I should do some sorting. Also, Gulpin actually works as extra storage, so you can bring him along. You can say follow me, and any Pokemon will follow you around. So usually this is used so you can take them to places, but with Gulpin, you can store items. You can put items in Gulpin. Gulpin is a storage container. Wait, Pokopia is an official Pokemon game? Yes, it's just not produced by the Pokemon Company, it's made by Koei Tecmo. So if I need more storage, Gulpin's got me covered, and then I can just split up and he'll still have my storage. He's just not mobile storage anymore. It's nice, because they can all do like different things. Speaking of doing different things, I had to fix my storage situation. Because this is already a mess. Alright, I'm taking the logs. I need lumber though. Where did I put my lumber? See? I'm also thinking I should probably make my base here. This should be my base. How do I want to do this? Why don't you get that relic checked out? I should. I keep getting distracted by the management system. Where's the relic? I have too many boxes. This one's just empty. They store so little. Squirtle, what are you excited about, man? can't wait. You have a moment? Spotted a path between the cliffs and I'm really curious about where it leads to. I was wondering if you wanted to go check it out with me. Okay, I guess we're going on an adventure with Squirtle instead of fixing our storage situation. I mean, it's not like I'm scared or anything, okay? Let's go. Yay! Okay. I suppose we are going on an adventure with Squirtle. Wait, can Squirtle climb? Okay, he can climb. That was a very important question. Alright, Squirtle. We'll go. You get choice paralysis. Yeah, I mean that was my problem with Animal Crossing as well. There's just too many things to do. And then too many little distractions. But I think it's just a different game style. So I can... I also don't like how Squirtle's supposed to be able to water things. So some of these other Pokemon, they'll do the tasks for you, but Squirtle doesn't. He just sits around. Also, I'm sorry, I got a little quieter on there. Looks like Vasko Games is here, so we're gonna finish the Squirtle quest and I'll probably hop off. I'm very curious where the heck this actually goes now, because I haven't actually explored this area. Hi, Squirtle. Is this what you wanted to see? Where do you want to go, man? I feel like we keep exploring forever and ever. What do you need again? I wonder what's on the other side of that wall. Oh. Oh, he didn't want to go over the bridge. He wanted to... Dang it, Squirtle. He just wanted to go to the other side of the wall. That's a different thing. I'm not touching the grass, I'm making the grass. I mean, this is what's on the other side. You gonna jump down with me? Did I lose Squirtle? Oh. Oh look, there's a cave over there. It looks way too scary though. I think I'll stay here. Actually, a cave should have rare mushrooms. Still not going anywhere near a cave though. It's way too spooky. Alright, so this is basically him telling me go into the cave, buddy. Which I will. Do you enjoy Legends Arceus or Legends ZA more? Surprise. I enjoyed ZA more. Arceus was fun. What? Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, and then there's like glow mushrooms. Hey. So there's these random gates that I think take you to other cities. But they won't let you go through for some reason. I don't know why. It says current trainer rank sucks. And I can't pass. And I think these are supposed to be the gates that are like between the towns, but... I hear the voice from beyond the stone, so there's probably someone stuck in here. But I'm gonna collect the mushrooms first. ZA is nostalgic. It wasn't bad. Ooh, smooth rock. I enjoyed both, but And let's see what's behind these rocks. I think it's another pair of rocks I should have broken, but... I will say this little punching mechanic is a little clunky at times. It's not exactly the best. Yeah, I can't really turn while punching, yeah. Then it looks like this is the... Oh. Oh, you have a direct entrance into the cave. What I'm really enjoying about this game is when you're exploring and you run into these kind of books. Unmasking the True Misty, I think we're getting another outfit. Gym leader of Cerulean City always has a packed schedule, but she kindly gave us a full day of her time for a comprehensive interview. August special edition of Gym Leader Monthly will be all about Misty, the tomboyish mermaid. Oh, this gave me a new hairstyle. So some of them give you a new outfit, while the other ones give you a new hairstyle. I'm gonna stay as Gary, because it's funnier. Okay, we're gonna go help the guy, don't worry. I won't leave him hanging. But at the same time, I'm getting distracted by random things. Where is he? Over here. That's a big guy. Hi, Onyx. Well, that was unexpected. I thought it was gonna be a Paris or a Parasect or something like that. I thought it was gonna be a little guy. Instead it's a little guy. It's a big guy. But the question is, how do I break him out? Because these you can't break. This is like bedrock. How do we break him out? Oh. How do I help him? This is... I can't break this. Oh, you can talk to him. Hey bud, really glad you found me. Sorry for the sudden request, but think you can help me out? It's kind of embarrassing, but I got stuck in here. Normally I could bore straight through a cave like this, no problem. But I guess I overslept and my muscles still haven't woken up. Oh, is he gonna give me a technique to smash through the walls? Bulldoze. Lead your demolition, rebuilding, and relocation projects. No, this isn't doing it. How do I free him? Could you bust up that wall in front of me? Just give it a wham till I can smash it. That for sure you can do it. I always heard you should try using your head when your muscles don't work. Did you ask them how to burst through walls around here? Patiently waiting. Alright. Thank you, Onyx. Yeah, keep waiting, I'll be a while. He can't swim. Brian Gilbert. What is this? This feels like a secret room. I always expect these to be HMs, but it's just a metal thing, and I'm not quite sure what the metal thing does. Secret tunnel, yeah. I do like how everything kind of connects. Jars of honey. And there's like all these like secret locations. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream for today, gamers. I just wanted to show off the game a little bit. I might do a little bit more next week when I have more time. But I gotta get the coding. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next week. Bye.